I don't know. They look kind of like a jellyfish, but these are the kind. These have, I don't know what these are. Let's just face it, Amy. You don't know what these are. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Today I thought I would sit down and do like a little Ulta haul, and I just went there today, and I got back in time where I felt like it wasn't too late in the day and I wasn't too sweaty and so on and so forth. So I thought I'd go ahead and film this really fast just to show you a few things that I picked up recently. If you haven't been here before, then welcome, and if you are returning, thank you so much for coming back. So most videos that I tend to do are not centered around people that are more mature, but I myself am 52. I just had my birthday, and I still like makeup, and I still like color, and I still like experimenting. And so, if you're into that kind of thing, if you're into a little bit of experimentation, or maybe you're not sure where to go with your experimentation and you're a little bit older, then you might be in the right place. I encourage you to subscribe. But, I'm not going to dawdle. I'm just going to go ahead and jump into my huge bag of Ulta stuff, some of which I needed and some of which I did not. But I am going to be filming with some of this stuff tomorrow, and so because I got a few new things and I'm kind of excited about it. So I'm just gonna randomly pull in some stuff out of my bag here, and we'll just get going. So let's see, the first thing here, I got a couple of things from Bare Minerals, and I thought I would go ahead and try the foundation that they had. This is the original liquid mineral foundation. This has an SPF of 20. I got the shade Fairly Medium 05, and I purposely bought this as a summer color. So I'm hoping that it will be okay, that it won't be too dark. We'll see. If it is, I'll return it and get another shade if I happen to like the way that it wears. But yeah, I'm kind of excited about trying that. I also got from Bare Minerals, this is a repurchase, so I picked up the Mineral Veil, and this is my typical powder that I use to like set my T-zone and stuff. I use something different under my eyes, but I like this. It doesn't usually steer me wrong. I can put on quite a bit, or I can put on just a little bit just to set things down. I wanted the hydrating one, and for some reason I couldn't find it, and I couldn't find, it wasn't that I couldn't find anybody to ask, but by the time it was too late. I just didn't ask. I should have asked, but I didn't. But I'm excited to have another one of those, because I've been like pounding the bottom of my jar to get my last of my product from my old jar. I picked up a couple of like hair color type things. Now normally I buy my hair color at Sally's, and I've been using the, oh my gosh, what is it, the argan oil something or other, I don't know, and I think I've been using the shade 3B, which is like not black, like not blue black, but it's black. So anyway, I picked up this because I wanted something to hopefully like see me through that in-between stage where I'm not really ready to color my hair, but my roots are coming in and things need to be a little bit refreshed. So I got this. This was $22. This is the Cara Color and Conditioner. Now, I've purchased color conditioners before. When I had red hair, I bought did I buy the Joico one? I think I bought the Joico one. And I'd also purchased the Aveda one. Anyway, there's a lot more of these kinds of coloring conditioner type things out now than there were even just a couple of years ago. So I've never tried this. I've never done this for dark hair, but it's pretty nice for red hair, especially red hair, because red hair fades. If you're a redhead, you know how it is. It's a battle. So I'll let you know what I think of that. And then I also picked up the root cover-up from Wow. This is one of those brush-on type situations, and I've seen this in a few places, but nobody's had black. So I was at Target yesterday and they had this, but they didn't have the black one. So they had black at Ulta, and I decided to pick that up. I think this will be super useful, especially like around my temples and that kind of thing, when my roots start to come in and the grays start showing. Okay, for another foundation that I wanted to try, this is the Dermablend CC Cream, Continuous Correction Full Coverage CC Cream. Now, I don't know, this is full coverage, not usually my jam. This does have an SPF of 50, which I kind of like. Unfortunately, the sunscreens in this are all chemical sunscreens. I'm gonna give it a try. We'll see what happens. I tend to like mineral sunscreens better for my skin. They tend to not irritate or aggravate my skin quite as much. And I'm a firm believer in sunscreen, which is something that I wear pretty much every day if I'm going out, for sure. And even at home, if I'm, doing my makeup, I just put it on, even if I'm not going anywhere, just out of habit, which is a great habit to have. And I wished I would have had that habit, 20 or 30 years ago. All right, let's see, what else do I have here? Okay, so I have a bunch of Juvia's Place things that I wanted to pick up. I checked online to make sure that the Ulta that I was going to had these things, and they did, so I was pretty excited about that. First of all, I got the Juvia's Place Bronzed Bronze. This is the medium one. They didn't have the light, so I am hoping that this will not be too dark. There are two colors in here, so I'm hoping that at least one of these will be good. This is definitely more of a summer type of thing, and if I like this, then I may go back and get the light one or order the light one online. I also picked up the blush palette, and this is volume 2, so I believe this is the lighter. I hope it's the lighter of the two, because I think there's two, and I actually like both of them really a lot. I was just a little bit afraid of the darker one because I know that that's meant for deeper skin tones, and I think that if you have a deeper skin tone, they're gonna be gorgeous. But I went ahead and played a little bit more safe and got the volume 2. So this is the lighter one. I also picked up the Bronzed Rustic palette. This is an eye palette. I like Juvia's Place eyeshadows really a lot, and so I'm hoping, I don't see any reason why this one will be any different than any of the other ones that I've tried, bought, used countless times from Juvia's Place. So I'm excited to try that. And then I also got the Blushed Rose eye palette, and I love a good pink red eye, as you can tell. I know that there's reviews out there, but I've kind of purposely not watched any from my favorite creators, and so hopefully when I get to review this, and I know I'm a little late, I will have a unbiased opinion about this, and we'll see how it works on my eyes and so on. I will say that I've been using the Juvia's Place primer, and I've got the lightest shade. I think there are 3, and so I've got the one that's damn near white, and it's very very light. So if you're super pale and you want an eye primer that's really good, I highly recommend it. I definitely plan to pick up the medium one when I see it. I just haven't seen it in stock at any of the Ultas that I go to. I also picked up one of the Nubian Glow lip balms. I picked up the guava one. Barely tinted. This one's essentially kind of clear. It's got kind of the tiniest bit of golden whatever to it, but it's essentially a clear gloss, and I put a little bit of it on earlier, and yeah, it's super nice, really comfortable. Let's see, what else do I have in my bag of tricks here? Ooh, I picked up the ColourPop High Tide palette. This is the teal one. I came awfully close to getting the one that's more, let's see, there's one that's more mauve-y, and then there's one that's more, I want to say orange or peachy. I decided not to today. Not for any particular reason. I'm really excited to play with this. This is like an all blue/teal. Whoops, all blue/teal palette. The packaging on it is really cute. It's like sort of textured, embossed with these little, what are these called? I don't know. They look kind of like a jellyfish, but these are the kind, these have, I don't know what these are. Let's just face it, Amy, you don't know what these are. Those are the colors. I think those are so pretty. I picked up this one from Morphe too. This is one of the illuminators because I've really been enjoying my Charlotte Tilbury one, and so I'm just kind of like trying other formulas and seeing what other ones are. I picked up this NYX one a couple of days ago. It's okay. My jury's out on that. I'll let you know. This is in the shade First Light. So this is one of the, it's like a lip gloss too. So it has a nice big doe foot, and I'm hoping that it will be basically like a liquid Benefit Tickle, which is one of my favorite highlighters from Benefit, or maybe it is my favorite highlighter from Benefit. But I think that this will be similar. So it's got that kind of peachy rose gold kind of thing going on. That's her. I wasn't gonna swatch it, but I thought, why not? That looks really pretty. That looks really pretty. I hope it's not too dark for like a highlighter or a blush topper. I picked up, because this was on sale for 30% off. This is the Sugar Rush, which is a Tarte offshoot, I think. And this is the Skin Treat. Poreless Tinted Moisturizer, Broad Spectrum, SPF 20. And this does have mineral sunscreens in it. So I'm kind of intrigued by this. I don't know. Poreless Tinted Moisturizer. We'll see. There's obviously there's a lot of silicones in this if it's a poreless situation. I got the shade light medium. So again, kind of a summer color. I hope it's not too dark. We'll see. I really miss having testers, which you can get to at Sephora, at least here in Washington now. You can test things out and stuff, which is really nice, but they still have everything taped down at ULTA. So I don't know when that's going to change. Hopefully soon. Hopefully they'll make that decision at the corporate office to go ahead and let us, touch things, or at least ask for help. That's all I really ask. Is just like, can I please try this on the back of my hand? So I really enjoy the Kenra Perfect Medium Spray. This is number 13. I've had this a couple of times in my empties, which is something else that I need to film really badly because my little bin is overflowing. But I've purchased this in like the little mini travel size a few times, and I really like it. Today they actually had this in the store in the big size, and so I bought it. I don't really need hairspray right at the moment, but because I've never seen the big ones in the store, I thought I'm gonna get that because it's way less expensive to buy one of these than it is to buy the travel size ones. But I like that hairspray. I think it's, it's not like, hairspray is hairspray most of the time, and as long as I can get a comb or a brush or something through it, that it's not too crispy, then I tend to like things, and as long as it doesn't stink. I do self-tanning in the summer, as a lot of us do, and I tend to put it all over in the summer, so all over my upper body and my legs. And I have been enjoying the one that you can get at Walgreens, Bondi Sands, is that the one? But I'm almost out of that. And then I have the San Moritz one, which I picked up at ULTA last summer. And so that's kind of currently what I've been working my way through. I really like that one as well. But I picked up the Ulta Beauty one. And this is Ultra Dark Express Tan Tinted Mousse. You know the drill, the usual thing. Taylor Wynn, I think, reviewed this and said it had a really nice sort of olivey undertone, which I really like. I don't need like more warmth on my body. I'm already pink enough, and nobody likes to be orange after a self tanner. That's just not realistic. Nobody likes it. So I'm glad we have a lot of options as far as self-tanners now. I remember back in the day when I was, I guess, probably in junior high, and you know what there was for self-tanner? QT. If you're old enough to remember QT, leave me a comment below, because that shit was bad. I don't even know if they still make it. They shouldn't. Maybe they've revamped it. Who knows? But it was bad then. But and you knew it. You knew if somebody had used QT because they were orange. They were orange. Yes, they were. The final thing that I picked up was a couple of Morphe brushes, and I picked up, let's see, I've got, which numbers are these? I've got the 514 and the 456, and they're of a similar size. The 456 is a little flatter. I like these brushes because they're a little bit smaller and they let me do some, more detailed work. And, they're inexpensive. And say what you will, I've had pretty good luck with my Morphe brushes. I'm not a diehard fan. I'm not going to buy anything else kind of person. That's just not who I am. But I do find myself purchasing their brushes pretty frequently when I feel like I need some more. Not because they're falling apart on me or anything, but because I'm lazy and I don't wash them as much as I should. And I figure, well, I need a couple more just so that I have a few more clean brushes in my collection. It's not working out. Let's face it, it's not working out. It's like I just buy clean brushes and then I still end up having to wash every brush I own, at the end of the month, and it takes me 8 hours. Almost. Okay, I think that is it. So definitely come back and check out my video that I'm going to film tomorrow, and I will link it to this video when I get that done, because I'm definitely going to be playing with some of these Juvia's Place things, this high tie. Maybe I'll wear my little sundress that I got at Target the other day tomorrow again, because I just barely put this on just to film in and be cool and comfortable, because it's hot. It's hot in Seattle, okay? Don't come for me if you live somewhere where it's 120. I know it's miserable. I've been there. I've done that. I don't want to live anywhere like that. I can't do it. But maybe I'll wear this dress again and I'll use the ColourPop High Tide palette. That would be kind of fun. I'm excited, really excited. And I'll probably try one of the new foundations and the new bronzer from Juvia's Place. And yeah, so I got big plans tomorrow and probably the next day, because I got a lot of stuff here that I can try out in the next couple of days. I have some company coming, and so my goal is to get a few things pre-filmed so that I don't have to stress out about it or anything while they are here. But I think that's going to do it for today, guys. I just wanted to share my little mini Ulta haul and show you what I picked up. It had been a while since I bought, more than just repurchase stuff at Ulta. And so I went a little crazy today, and, but that's what I do. I'm sorry. I'm not really sorry. I'm actually not sorry at all. I'm not sorry. But anyway, I hope you guys are having a really good day. And like I say, don't forget to come back and check out some of these products when I put them on my face. I will link that video above when it's ready, and I can. But I will link everything down below that I have on my face that I can remember putting on 8 hours ago. I'll give it my best shot. Just as a little side note, I was watching Angelica the other day. I will link her channel down below if I hope I remember to do it. I say that a lot and then I forget sometimes. But if you don't watch her, you really should. She's great. And she was doing kind of a little, she did a video where she was doing a get ready with me, and she was talking about the return of Tati and so on and so forth. Now, I like Tati. Her makeup aesthetics are not my makeup aesthetics. She's much more, she likes more neutral, classic looks, I guess. And I don't know. I'm on the fence about how I feel about her coming back. But you know, one of the side notes that Angelica was talking about, that she was commenting because others had commented on her channel about the beauty community being dead, and she was talking a little bit about how you have to change as the community changes. And I think that's true. I really do. But I'm I'm kind of reluctant to do different stuff than I've been doing for the last year or so. I'm still pretty new at YouTube, even though I have, what do I have? Probably like 115 videos, I think. I like the old school stuff. They don't necessarily need to be tutorials, but I like watching people do full on get ready with me, trying new makeup, you know, or a full face of makeup, that kind of stuff. I'm not really into the videos about any of the scandals or drama or any of that stuff. I just don't care. But I do like, I don't know, just the classic stuff, the old school stuff. Swatches and like I say, trying out a whole new face of makeup, and shoe hauls like the one that I did last week. Those are fun for me to do. Maybe I'm just not that like creative. I don't know. I don't know what my deal is. Maybe I'm just being stubborn. That's a very real possibility that I'm just being stubborn. But I thought some of her thoughts and opinions and so on in the video, as well as some of her viewers, were really interesting and thought-provoking. So I'll try to remember to link that particular video down below so you can go have a look, because she does a really pretty eyeshadow too in that video, or like a whole get ready with me situation. But anyway, I'm going to shut up. I'm going to let you go because you got shit to do. I got shit to do. And, you know, I thank you for being here. I appreciate your time here. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it while you were watching. If you like seeing, you know, hauls and shoe hauls and a little bit of commentary, and certainly, you know, trying new stuff on somebody that's a little bit more mature, a little bit more experimental, then like I said before, I encourage you to subscribe. I do try to upload at least once a week. Hopefully more. It's usually feast or famine with me. Until my next video, bye guys.